it's not looking good.
Look like shit.
I might be in the hood.
Okay, stop. How did I get here? Well, let me explain.
I'm standing in the middle of High Point, North Carolina, and I have 24 hours to hitchhike as far away from here as possible. But if I don't get back in time, well, my parents are gonna kill me. Haven't really hitchhiked in my life. Today, I wanna see if I can get really far by relying on the kindness of everyday people. Maybe 8 o'clock on a Saturday isn't the best idea in the world, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna stick out my thumb and hope for the best. I'm happy, I'm excited, I have hope.
5 minutes later.
This is ass, this is just straight ass. I think I just saw my friend's mom. So why am I doing this? Well, hitchhiking has been stigmatized in the United States, and I need to see if it's possible in 2022. And it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna push through.
But don't worry, I have a plan. I'm gonna be hitching off of the most popular interstate in North Carolina. If I can get a ride off of I-40, then the possibilities are endless. Problem is, I'm not just racing the clock. I'm racing a once-in-a-generation winter storm. Wait, what? I actually didn't know that. I gotta go.
We're gonna hike all the way up to an intersection some far ways over there.
So right off the bat, my first challenge was asking everybody at gas stations.
First guy was real supportive, second guy yelled at me. It's gonna take some will. If all else fails, new pair of shoes. I have found my new spots where the games begin. I've gotten one look at disgust, 60,000 honks, about 12,000 cars have passed me. I'm gonna hold the line.
So I got my first ride.
How's it going? Where you going? Just as far as you like.
Pro tip, never say this. Things took a turn real fast.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Because you know how there's a lot of fear. I thought about that too. I said, nah, this motherfucker start some shit. I'm gonna start some shit. Yeah, we're gonna start some shit together, man. Hey, your tracks and the Holland parties you throw. When do you think it died out? Every little step of the way. This week, Starbucks mugs are 50 for IG. What do you think they call it? The Galaxy 2003 has a huge screen, and opposites are a huge gravitational bounce system to start. People make a man.
And then something crazy happened.
That's why I can't.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm officially 11 miles away from where I started. He was so kind, and honestly, like, he was telling me to be careful, and then he pulled out his machete. Do not try this at home. I asked him if he had to use the machete before, and he said, oh yeah. Apparently somebody had tried to rob his car just like a hitchhiker. Crazy that he would pick someone up like me right after that.
But then I reached a bigger problem. I was in a not so safe spot.
Seeing a lot of dilapidated houses. At the end of the day, this isn't just about proving a point. It's about exploring these cities in ways that I haven't before. And it's not the prettiest, and it can be kind of dangerous and kind of dirty. But I feel like I owe it to myself to see the places in the city I've grown up in for so long that have been, you know, shielded from my eyes. You know, yes, sir, you can do this off fine and dandy in beautiful LA, but a 24-hour hitchhiking challenge is a little bit harder when you live near the inner city. I'm a little bit worried about hitching right here, especially after that whole robbery story. You know, I'm not even sure I'll make it that far, but I knew that it had to be spontaneous. I feel like if I'm gonna be able to do big adventures in the future, I have to push myself and do something truly off the cuff. It's gonna be a long walk, but hopefully I can make the Sheets, which is a little less than 3 miles away. Most people at Sheets have the tendency to not pull out machetes on me. Made it to G-Tech, baby! This is what America looks like. All right, I'm finally at Sheets. So it is 11 o'clock. It's been around 3 hours, and I've gone pretty much exactly 15 miles. Walking wise, that would have been almost 6 hours. So this is the sign. This will have to do. This isn't like last time. I'm getting absolutely no luck. I even had a state trooper pass me and I thumbed him and not even he would pick me up. I guess I'm gonna need to keep walking. Well, oh, hitchhiking is just glorified hiking. America's zoning is so spaced out that you never really get to see the little thing. Like this, like this cone. Hey, does anybody need this? Now I'm in the country. I could get jumped by some pigs. You know, I think it's worth the risk at this point.
Come on, kill me, I'm here!
There's the house from classic Roblox. And back to normal dystopian suburban housing. Isn't it crazy how you can't escape it? So it's 1 o'clock. If I'm gonna survive the night, dude, I need some shut-eye now. All right, good night. I'd feel guilty afterward if I didn't at least try to ask a bunch of people at this gas station. But I've asked 6,000 people, and the answer is no. This is a truck stop. Oh, it's worth a shot, isn't it? Hey, I'm hitching across North Carolina. Is there any chance I can get a ride anywhere whatsoever? Like literally anywhere on your route? Yeah, for sure. Totally. Hey, excuse me, sir. Hey, I can't, you say no? First guy had me, and then the second guy was like, no way. I'm in a bit of a f***ing doozy.
And so, I decided to do something drastic.
Hey, this is a ridiculous question. Do you think there's any chance I could possibly just get a quick ride? Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you want, I could pretend to commit. Worth a shot. I've asked a family of 5, family of 2, family of 3, a f***ing cop, a 18-wheeler. The only person I got today was a man who carries a machete in his f***ing glove compartment. It is 2 o'clock. I'm in McDonald's. I'm just contemplating because what else can I do?
Get a ride, that's what I can do. Because wouldn't you know it?
Second ride of the day, baby.
This time, I got a ride with some indie kids who were pretty hesitant at first, but they opened up after a while.
So I gotta ask y'all, why bother picking me up, you know? When hitchhiking is so dangerous.
It's good to be like good to people.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, for sure.
It's scary, and I was really debating if I should let you.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a leap of faith every time. All right, second ride of the day is taking me to another f***ing McDonald's. It is 2:40, and I am officially 20 miles away from home. That's 3 more in the bag. I hear the train coming. It's rolling round the bend, but I can't get a f***ing ride now. I have reached my last point to get on I-40. If I can't make it off of this thing in that direction, then I'm gonna need to start hitching home that way. I've made it. Canada. The feeling of sticking up your thumb is like a rush, kind of. There's this magic behind it. You wonder, will the next guy pick me up? The answer, of course, is most certainly no. All right, I've made a new masterpiece. Well, I think I'm out of luck.
But then this happened.
Hey! Yo! No! He f***ing drove away! That was somebody from high school. Oh my god. I was this close. Some people go on dates, and I do this. I guess it isn't worth getting a ride from a stranger. Wait, stranger? Dates? Dating apps.
This is it, my greatest idea. I'm hitching home today.
Hey Olivia, I know that we know nothing about each other, but I think I have the most ridiculous request. I got blocked. Maybe that wasn't the best idea in the world. I'm in the McDonald's again, sitting here in defeat. You know, I've heard somewhere that we're defined not by our triumphs, but by how we react to our defeats. I've had a lot of failures today, but I could have let that stop me. You know, I could have given up after I left Sheets and got 0 results, but I didn't. I decided to push forward, and because of that, I had a unique experience hiking around in downtown. Sure, not everything went my way, and In fact, most things didn't go my way.
But then, when I was all out of hope, something really special happened.
Just, what makes you guys, want to...
for you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
looked like a grandson.
Aw, that's...
An elderly couple was driving past me on the road. I wasn't sticking my thumb out, I wasn't even trying to get a ride. But they motioned towards me, and they asked if I needed help. Turns out, they were headed for my hometown.
19, so I just turned it, and so I'm trying to do adventurous things, I guess. Just to...
Anyway,
And they gave me a pair.
I had my wife with me, and I said, he's a clean-cut looking kid. We'll take a chance.
Well, thank you, yeah. So I started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and
God,
I've made it around 20 miles.
is that all?
Yeah, that's all. It's been kind of a stinker of a
That's
day.
embarrassing.
Pretty
I'm
much.
77, okay? Kids would hitchhike from Chapel Hill and Raleigh
Yeah,
to Greensboro to WC, Women's
Yeah.
College.
that's
And
hilarious.
meet up with girls and do what, and they'd hitchhike back.
So like the rest, we discussed the downfall of the hitchhiker and what that says about us as a society.
In the last 20 years, silence.
TV. That's what the old people tell you, and I'll tell you that. TV. People have learned how to be violent.
When you read every day there's a shooting.
It's gotta like desensitize some people
Yeah.
somehow.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
The world today is a much different place, but they choose to face it with optimism and a time to laugh. Turns out they had some hitchhiking stories of their own.
He tried to convert you in the car. Wow.
Watch TV with the guys. Trade trouble stories.
It really has. God bless you guys.
Alright,
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. And so we are done. I had given up. And then out of nowhere, I'm sitting on the road. They're like, you need a ride? I didn't even ask for it. I didn't thumb for it or anything. This hitchhiking journey has been a round trip of 40 miles.
I wanted to prove that you can go far with the kindness of everyday people. Throughout the day, that message was tested, and I nearly reached my breaking point. But the people I met affirmed my belief that there's generosity in unlikely places. All you need is a little faith.